Get ready to explode with heart-pounding chases, where every turn and every throttle twist tightens like a drawn bowstring. Buckle up and hold your line. Only the boldest dare to reach the peak of adrenaline here. On November 8th, 2022, at the Exxon gas station on 3800 Camp Robinson, a police officer spotted Montrell Jones, a notorious member of the Gutta Boy Gang, GBG. Jones, a convicted felon who was out on bond awaiting trial for federal charges of illegal firearm possession, immediately put on a hood and face mask when he saw the officer. His actions raised suspicions.
Like a tide, looks like I'll be third behind the unit.
Coming up on 60 pit, about 120, medium traffic. It's past 65th. We're coming up to you right there, whoever that is, 65th.
The Kia continued moving slowly south on Pike, as if Jones was contemplating a getaway. Choosing the stop location in a densely populated area required careful consideration. Law enforcement prioritized a spot with enough space to deploy a K-9 unit if necessary, while avoiding endangering pedestrians.
We're staying on Young Road, coming up to Gar Springs.
Young Gar.
Officer Moister and Stewart quickly blocked the Kia on West 35th near Pike to prevent a potential escape.
North on Gar.
North on Gar.
In the ensuing chaos, Officer Stewart was violently struck by Moister's patrol car, being thrown over the hood and causing a jarring impact.
Still on Gar Springs, guys.
10-4, I just hit him out. He crashed head on to a pole here, Gar Springs.
On his pit, ran into a pole, Gar Springs.
This brief but dangerous pursuit showed Jones's willingness to use violence to escape. The fact that he dragged Officer Stewart raises questions about vehicle control techniques in tight spaces. Material damage included the patrol car's damage, and the risk of injury to the public was significant, especially as Jones drove recklessly through a residential area.
Yeah, you are. No, you're stupid. I don't want to look to it right now. Yeah, okay.
That's little Blue Rock, brother.
You didn't do anything while you're running.
I ain't do nothing. I didn't have to do nothing. Little Blue Rock chasing me for nothing. That's what I'm saying. He hit the lights on me for nothing. And they blocked me in and opened my door. You violating my rights. I know how to move. Oh, fear for my life. I already called my lawyer.
I don't know what he threw out at first because I couldn't see it, but there at the intersection it was some paper bags, some small ones. Yeah, right there at
that was right
there at Scott Hamilton.
Right?
Yeah, right there before the light at Scott Hamilton. It was 3 or 4 plastic bags.
Before you get to the overpass?
Yes, right there, almost at the intersection.
So that was you at regular time or was it employee? So I stayed in the fast lane so you know what's going down. I didn't want to.
32, Young Road right there before you get to Scott Hamilton. Minor damage to my unit. There's damage to the telephone pole, though it's cracked. You might want to get electric down here and look at it.
The chase ended with Jones temporarily escaping, but the bravery and quick reactions of Officers Moister and Stewart prevented a prolonged pursuit, ensuring the safety of the community. This incident highlights the importance of teamwork and tactical skills in a complex urban environment. Law enforcement agencies continue to investigate and hunt down Jones while increasing patrols in areas related to GBG.
All good? Yeah. What do you promise? They're gonna... They've already called for a record. Okay. It's their deal, so they're gonna be doing everything for that. Waiting on somebody with the electric company, but... Yeah.
On December 20th, 2024, in Washington County, Florida, something unexpected went down. The highway patrol spotted a car driving in the wrong lane. Behind the wheel was 28-year-old Marcus Deshaun Williams. Instead of pulling over when the cops tried to stop him, he hit the gas and took off at high speed, kicking off a wild and dangerous chase. Williams, trying to get away, pushed his car over 100 miles per hour, weaving dangerously through heavy traffic and putting innocent drivers at serious risk. The FHP, backed up by K-9 units and local patrol teams, quickly kicked into gear with a coordinated pursuit strategy. The chase stretched from Washington County into Holmes County, where the tricky terrain and thick traffic only made things more intense.
military.
Tyler, you want me to cut down Wilderness or come on down to military?
Signal 4, and both if you need EMS. Signal.
As the chase reached its peak, the FHP decided to use the PIT, precision immobilization technique, a risky but effective maneuver to make the suspect's vehicle lose control in a controlled way. With pinpoint precision, the patrol team managed to spin Williams' car around and bring it to a stop, though the car wasn't left in one piece. Not willing to give up, Williams jumped out of the car and tried to flee on foot. However, the K-9 unit was quickly deployed, and they swiftly chased him down and subdued him. Marcus Deshaun Williams was finally arrested and faced a slew of serious charges: fleeing from the police, reckless driving, and possession of illegal substances. This case wasn't just a win for the law, but also a testament to the dedication and outstanding skills of the Florida Highway Patrol. Thanks to their close coordination and smart tactics, they kept the community safe from a potential threat. On the morning of May 15th, 2024, while patrolling near the intersection of Scott Hamilton and Baseline, police spotted a yellow Dodge Challenger suspiciously changing lanes without signaling.
Put it in park.
I'm going to be at Izzard and
Turn the vehicle off.
David Adams, 850.
They flipped on their lights and tried to pull the car over at the Pinecone intersection. Instead of stopping, the driver, Aaron Sadler, took off, kicking off a high-speed chase.
10-9 at 28.
Turn off the vehicle.
556.
Sadler suddenly hit the gas and took off from the stop on Pinecone Road, heading west, right toward a school bus that was picking up kids. The situation forced the police to act fast. They pulled a tactical vehicle intervention, TVI, spinning the Dodge around and redirecting it east. But Sadler didn't give up. He drove straight through someone's yard, tearing up the lawn and causing major damage to the property. The chase kept going, getting more dangerous by the minute. Cops hit him with a second TVI, spinning the car clockwise and pushing it into a ditch on the southbound side. The Dodge crashed into the sign for Perez Body Shop before finally stopping, smoke rising from the grassy ditch. Sadler jumped out of the car with a large backpack and tried to run on foot. The officer, quick to react, chased him down and tackled him on the spot, handcuffed him, and brought him in. When they searched the Dodge, they found a cardboard box on the back floor with 9 plastic bottles of promethazine. Inside the backpack, there were over 4 pounds of marijuana packed in multiple plastic bags, 24 plastic packs of THC gushers, and another bottle of promethazine. They also found $3,720 in cash in Sadler's front pocket, another strong sign of drug dealing. The large amount of drugs and cash supported the idea that Sadler wasn't just holding for personal use. He intended to distribute. The fact that he ran off with the backpack full of drugs could mean he was either trying to protect the evidence or planning to keep dealing if he got away. Sadler was taken to Pulaski County Jail, facing a long list of serious charges: possession of marijuana with intent to deliver, possession of promethazine, fleeing in a vehicle, reckless driving, property damage, and a bunch of other offenses. His Dodge got towed by J-Hook Towing, and the cash he had on him was seized and transferred into ASP's forfeiture account. On the morning of June 2nd, 2024, Sergeant Weatherly was patrolling eastbound on Highway 165 when he spotted a 2003 Suzuki GS motorcycle license plate 642EP traveling westbound in the wrong direction at a speed of 85 miles per hour. Recognizing the serious violation, he immediately activated his lights and signaled the vehicle to stop. However, the rider failed to comply and instead accelerated, initiating a tense, high-speed pursuit. Police notified the ASP Coordination Center about the pursuit and began chasing the motorcycle at speeds exceeding 140 miles per hour on Interstate 165. The rider, identified as Jonathan Moore, was maneuvering the vehicle with reckless skill, weaving through ramps and highways. During the chase, officers worked closely with support units, using tactical techniques to maintain a safe distance while keeping the target in sight. Notably, while Moore's riding skills were daring, they were not enough to handle a sharp turn on Jones Road near East 35th Street. This raises the question of whether advanced motorcycle safety training programs could help reduce similar incidents in the future. The chase reached its climax when Moore lost control of the motorcycle at a curve on Jones Road. The Suzuki tipped to the left, sliding into a row of trees along the northbound shoulder. Moore was thrown from the bike and landed in a bush. Officers immediately responded to the scene with support units, pulling Moore from the bush and beginning to assess his injuries. First aid was administered right away while waiting for the MEMS team to arrive. After a check with the Arkansas Crime Information Center, police discovered that Moore was driving with a suspended license and without insurance. East End Towing was called to handle the motorcycle, while MEMS transported Moore to Baptist Health Little Rock for treatment of his injuries. Moore is facing charges of fleeing, speeding, driving without liability insurance, driving with a suspended license, reckless driving, failure to register a vehicle, and operating a motorcycle without a license. On January 31st, 2023, while patrolling U.S. Highway 65 near the Harrison city limits, police officers spotted a vehicle V1 traveling southbound at 80 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone. They immediately activated their emergency lights and siren, made a U-turn, and initiated a pursuit. The officer signaled for V1 to stop, but the driver did not comply. When V1 activated the brake lights and right turn signal, I turned off the siren, believing the vehicle was coming to a stop. However, the driver of V1 repeatedly signaled as if about to stop, only to accelerate again, at one point even using a turn lane to pass other vehicles at a red light.
Nightclub, Harrison. Casey's north, southbound, orange Eclipse, no LPN. Showing in pursuit.
10-4, so 54. Harrison 13, you copy? I-12, in pursuit, southbound Harrison.
The pursuit continued through residential areas for approximately 3 minutes, with V1's speed averaging about 10 miles per hour over posted city speed limits. The driver's repeated signals to stop, followed by evasive maneuvers, indicated a clear intent to flee. This situation raises questions about my observational skills and decision-making under pressure. Turning off the siren too early may have given V1 an opportunity to escape, but keeping the emergency lights and siren on helped alert other drivers, reducing the risk of collisions.
Do you know who this individual is?
Negative. It's going to be a white male, medium build. Looks like he's in there by himself.
We need a 20. command you state if you can hear us.
10-4, I see you guys. We are turning on 397.
Copy, you're turning on 397.
What's your speed?
The pursuit shifted onto Capps Road and continued on State Highway 397. V1 turned right onto SH 397, speeding past multiple civilian vehicles. Officers waited for civilian traffic to clear to ensure safety before attempting a PIT, precision immobilization technique. The officer maneuvered the patrol car to the rear right side of V1, using the driver's side front bumper to push V1 off course.
He went through a bit.
V1 spun halfway around and collided with the passenger side of the patrol car. V1 then reversed and came to a stop perpendicular across the roadway. The officer used the front bumper to pin the passenger side of V1, preventing any further movement. The pit maneuver requires precision and quick judgment. In this case, it was successfully executed, but the collision between the two vehicles highlights the inherent risks of this tactic, especially on narrow roads. V1's unexpected reversal after the pit demanded an immediate reaction to secure the vehicle.
10-4, be advised I did damage to my vehicle.
We're trying to get to you.
No, you guys did great, man.
We couldn't get.
Oh, Texas stop by the way.
Yeah, no, you guys.
Started talking.
Yeah.
I don't know if I hit you.
Units from the Harrison Police Department quickly responded to assist. Suspect, S1, was freed from V1 and taken into custody without resistance. The coordinated efforts of the law enforcement agencies ensured the situation was handled safely and effectively. S1 faces charges including speeding, evading police, reckless driving, and disturbing the peace.
If you don't have that, it's fine. They'll always ask for it.
We've been on for a hot minute by getting Dashcam.
On the night of April 12, 2025, the atmosphere outside a lively nightclub in the city center suddenly shifted when a brawl broke out. Spit Viper charged in, attacking both civilians and police officers. What began as a heated argument quickly escalated into extreme violence. The police, with the assistance of a K-9 unit, immediately intervened, launching a tense chase to control the situation.
Because he didn't realize it.
Why?
I mean, why? And then next thing you know,
okay, be quiet. Be quiet.
Okay. The thing is a man apparently wanted me to leave this facility.
Okay.
I didn't understand it at first, but I did after he had aggressive assault on me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I left the situation, so I don't even understand why we're talking right now, man.
Because that's not the story that I got.
I left the situation peacefully.
Well, honestly, be honest with you, when we was walking by the club, we wasn't even in the
club.
Yeah,
none of them were in the club.
I saw
everything. They saw the
but I don't know what was going
assault
on before then, you know?
Yeah, and the female
assaulted
her,
yes. And the female put her hands on her too, yes.
They helped me. Okay, can I go home?
Nope. Right now you're being detained, so you can't go anywhere. What's a good phone number for you,
Why
man?
am I being detained for what?
For disorderly conduct.
For what? I haven't done anything.
Okay, I'm telling you right now, disorderly conduct, you're being detained.
So you're going to arrest me for...
I'm just saying you're being detained.
Man,
doesn't mean you're under arrest. Doesn't mean you're under arrest, but it means I'm investigating a crime.
Yes,
okay. I didn't know the technical.
Yeah, doesn't mean you're under arrest, but you're not free to leave.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll stay right here.
Of course, you got to talk to him because something happened.
Yeah, I got you, right.
Can I get 173 over here?
I mean, I'm completely fine. I'm going to go with my friends here, and we're going to go have a good time.
Okay.
I don't need to associate with that bar.
Okay.
The guy at the front didn't make it clear what my stature was.
Okay.
And that's why my friends got upset. I got upset because he wasn't making it clear of what it was.
Okay. Okay, so you're planning on going home tonight?
No, I'm going back to home.
Okay. Okay. How are you getting home? How are you getting home tonight?
Doesn't matter. I'm not. You're not here for questions. You're here for what happened over there.
Okay. What's with the attitude, bro?
I'm not because I know my
sadly
laws.
mistaken about where you're
No,
at.
you don't know your laws. Okay? Did you go to law school? Did you go to the police academy?
I know my laws.
Okay, so you know street law, which is not law at all.
And I haven't done anything wrong. I'm here with my friends.
Okay.
Having a time at their hotel room.
Okay, just hang out with
I'm
them.
hanging out with my friends for no reason.
It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter.
It doesn't matter because you ain't getting locked up, I am.
That's not it.
Nah, it don't matter at all.
Yeah, because your buddy seems really
nice.
confident.
Right.
No, we got a call.
Your buddy seems super.
Yeah, you can explain. No, you can explain. Go ahead.
We got a call about you. That's why.
I bet they did. I bet they did, right?
Video though.
You're prosecuting me on false pretense, and my friends are defending me, and you're getting upset.
I'm prosecuting you?
No, you ain't. No, it's cool.
I literally just got out of my car.
He's not doing. He's not prosecuting you.
Technicalities, right?
It's not a technicality. I just got out of my car.
He's just being entertained. It's cool. They just want to talk. It's cool. It don't matter.
That's why I'm here, baby. With my mixed children and everything.
Your ID's about to fall out there.
Why are you stepping up to me like that?
Hey,
Why don't you back up?
Yeah, go over there. Come on. Because you don't need no more from that. Come on.
Right? We don't.
You really don't.
We don't need no
It's really
more.
harassment to
Do
me.
we, officer
Stupid.
Mendino? How much Spanish you get this country?
Got that?
I was born here. Right, how much did you have to learn to be in this country? I'm just curious.
Nothing. That's why he's in this country.
I born here. I didn't come to your country and take over.
He's from here.
No, I didn't come to your country and take over.
Where do you think I'm from?
That's what I'm saying. You don't know where he's from. So stop.
Right, but quit smiling and acting like you ain't nothing from somebody
actually,
when
he's
you
fine.
want to sleep well. Your mama was raped to have rights here, bitch. And you sleep well. You sleep well, and white women are doing the same, and you sleep well.
Yeah, I do, actually.
Your mama got raped to be in this country. His mama got raped. Straight raped to be in America. You fucking ass joke. You don't have mixed babies. You're arresting your mama right now, bro. I would smile all you want.
Silly.
Yeah.
Silly.
Yeah, you.
Can I have a conversation with your mama? Would it be silly then, baby? All right, I'll show you.
I don't know why you're talking. Your words have no effect on me. What have I even said to you?
Yeah, you definitely just got it.
Stop.
Why am I getting... Stop. I have no reason to get arrested. I have no reason, dude. I have no reason.
Stop.
Dude, you see this right now.
Stop.
Why am I getting arrested right now?
Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back.
Why? Why? I need my rights read to me first.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Why am I getting arrested? Can you tell me why?
Yeah, once you start complying.
I'm at my friend's house getting into my vehicle to go
Once you
home.
start complying.
I have been complying. How have I not been complying? I complied.
Not anymore.
Why?
Grab the other one.
Why am I getting arrested? Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why? Put me in contact.
Put your knees up.
No, I want to go home.
Sit up.
No, f you. Why am I getting arrested? Why am I getting arrested? Why am I getting arrested for no reason?
Stand up.
Sit down.
What did I do?
This might be a little too loose.
So what did I do? What did I do?
Disorderly conduct in a
No, I didn't. I f***ing was walking away. How do I have disorderly conduct? I was walking away.
Turn around.
You don't even have a charge, bitch. You don't even have a f***ing charge.
Hey.
Her aggressive behavior, ranging from punching and slapping to kicking a female police officer in the face, sparked a dramatic chase.
Stop.
No, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. You know it. This is bullshit. What if I was your mother, motherfucker?
Stop.
What if I was your mother? What if I was your mother?
Stop.
Huh?
All right, grab the door. Grab the door.
The police force, demonstrating expert tactical skills, coordinated effectively to apprehend her. One notable detail was the suspect's defiant behavior. She repeatedly screamed, refused to cooperate, and even kicked a police car when detained. The climax occurs when Spit Viper is fully restrained after a tense chase. She is forced to sit down, but continues to scream, demanding to know the reasons for her arrest. The charges are clearly listed: assaulting a police officer, disorderly conduct, public intoxication, and resisting law enforcement. While in custody, she attempts to argue, citing her rights, and even insults the officers, but the officers remain calm and professional.
Right? Okay. Make the decision, McMullen. Yeah. My judge makes the decision, honey, and I ain't gonna sit nowhere, but your career will be on the line.
Well, the decision is you're going to jail.
All right,
okay.
bye, McMullen.
No, we didn't remain landline.
Hold up now. That's another bat, Leo.
Oh!
The case concluded with Spit Viper being detained for further investigation, facing a series of serious charges. Despite the pressure from the crowd and the suspect's resistance, the police force demonstrated patience and professionalism. The K-9 unit, in its supporting role, once again proved its worth in critical situations. On August 12, 2024, a high-stakes chase erupted on northbound Thuppenters 75 near Old Dixie. A black motorcycle tore through the air at 138 kilometers per hour, about 86 miles per hour, disregarding safety and the law. Without a helmet and weaving dangerously through heavy traffic, the rider pushed every limit. Police immediately initiated a pursuit, coordinating with the Georgia State Patrol, GSP, setting the stage for a tense, high-speed confrontation where every second counted.
I have about 26s on. North speeds 138 passing Old Dixie, lane 2, black motorcycle, lane 1, lane 2, lane 3.
The high-speed chase unfolded tensely along the lanes of northbound Highway 75. The suspect continuously changed lanes at speeds ranging from 125 to 140 kilometers per hour, despite heavy traffic. GSP officers skillfully employed tactical driving techniques, maintaining a safe distance without losing sight of the suspect. Notably, a K-9 unit was deployed and ready at a checkpoint near C.W. Grant to assist if the suspect stopped the vehicle or attempted to flee on foot.
Black on 5 in here, lane 2, speeds 140, 75 northbound, notify GSP, notify ABD. I just said I'm coming up on Forest Parkway. Lane 2, speeds 140. You know, lane 1, traffic light.
The pursuit occurred during rush hour, posing significant risks to other motorists. The summer heat in Georgia increased the risk of vehicle breakdowns or loss of control due to tire friction. Several nearby residents recorded footage of the chase and posted it on social media, inadvertently complicating the authorities' communication efforts. While the use of a K-9 unit in this situation was appropriate, careful timing was necessary to avoid causing panic among other drivers. As the suspect approached the area near Cleveland and C.W. Grant, their speed fluctuated around 141 kilometers per hour. A heightened radio alert was issued, and support from K-9 units and additional patrols was requested. The K-9 team, known for its superior pursuit capabilities, was put on standby in case the suspect attempted to flee. The chase ended near the Mark area when the suspect, cornered, was forced to stop the vehicle.
Give me hands! Give me goddamn hands!
The patrol team quickly apprehended the individual without the need for force. The suspect is charged with serious offenses, including speeding, reckless driving, resisting arrest, and possibly being connected to other criminal activities under investigation. The high-speed chase had your heart pounding with every breathless second. But hold your breath for what's next. Lightning-fast getaways are coming. Subscribe now and turn on notifications so you won't miss a moment of the action.